Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to 2024. Happy New Year. So, I thought I would start the year off by trying to make more videos and make them a little more consistently than last year. Last year I really didn't have a plan for putting out my videos. I just kind of put them out whenever. And I was thinking this year, you know what? I'm going to try and be a little more consistent and put out, one or two a week, maybe more. We'll see how it goes, but I'm only really going to try and commit to one or two a week for now. So, making money and getting food in Oxbow at the very start. So, I've gone through and done the boring stuff so far. I talked to Setowin over there, and then I talked to the Castellan up on the wall, and then went over and talked to Derwin. So, saved you all the boring parts. So now, we're free to build in any of the unclaimed areas, which is anything that's not inside the red, out here. So, we need money, and we need to get some food, and we have on us 5 apples, some broadleaf plantain, 50 coins, 20 dried meat, 2 oat rolls, and then our clothes. So the 20 dried meat is only going to last us so long. We need more. So first thing we're going to do after we come out of the sick house and talk to those guys is come over here to this chest. And we're going to take everything out of this chest. So just grab everything that you can out of here, and we're going to sell some of this stuff because some of it we don't actually need. So the first bit of food we're going to get is this rooster that's laying right here. We're going to skin that, and that's going to get us 4 pieces of meat and 26 feathers. Now we can go over here to the market, and we need to go talk to this lady right here, Unislawa, because she deals in tools and weapons. So we're going to sell some of this stuff to her. So I'm going to sell her my bucket, and then I'm going to sell one of my copper hammers to her. And well, that's about, well, we can sell the stone axes because we have a copper one, and the stone spears. We'll keep the torches, and I will sell her the 2 wooden hammers because I have a copper one up here. So we don't want to sell the copper arrows right now. We're going to need those for hunting, although we're going to try and get some meat without actually using our tools. So let's leave her alone, and then we'll go next door and see Ludmilla. She is the one who deals in potions and a lot of the herbs and stuff for them. So we'll hang on to the broadleaf plantain, but down here I'm going to sell my potions of healing and temperature to her. So now we have 222 coins. So we're doing not bad. Now, the reason I'm carrying so much stuff on me is my carry capacity is infinite right now because I turned on infinite carry in the settings, which is just something I like to do in here. So, if you don't mind stealing stuff in the game, there is one way of getting cash really, really fast in this game, besides selling those weapons and tools that we just did. And one is look for this lady right here, Biagoda. She is the wife of the Castellan. The Castellan lives in this house. Now, he's up wandering around on the walls right now, and she's in the market, which means nobody's home. So if we go over here into the Castellan's house, nobody's home. We'll go over to the chest, and we're just going to take everything out of this chest. and leave. But there is one small problem with this. We can't sell any of those goods in this market because every one of the merchants here will recognize what we've got, and then our reputation will go way down. So what we're going to have to do is head over to one of the other towns, either Klonika, Skauki, or Ostoya, to sell that stuff. So we're going to do that. And along the way, we're going to stop off in a little field over here, and we're going to set up a rabbit trap. And that is how we're going to get wood, or meat. Wood. So we need 16 sticks. I have 14 at the moment, and there we go. I now have 17 sticks. So as soon as you come out of town, turn right, come over to this field over here. We got birds running around, and there should be some rabbits running around here somewhere as well. Just haven't spotted them yet, but they're out here somewhere. And what we're going to do is pull out our hammer, go into our build menu, and not the handcrafting. Ah, right. I have to equip my hammer first. I don't have anything equipped at the moment, so we're going to put our bow in number 1. And I'm going to put my hammer in number 3 because I like it there. And the axe in number 2. And we don't really need to equip anything else as far as the tools go. But we're going to go up here to the copper arrows and equip those for our bow. So, hammer, go to here. And then we're going to go over to furniture and decorations and traps. And we can make 1 rabbit trap. So 10 sticks to get that, not 16. Okay. So we're in the restricted zone there, but now we're outside of it. So let's place a rabbit trap. Terrain is a little too uneven over there. So let's go to this field over here. And there's rabbits running around over there. And let's place a trap right there. So those little guys will run around all over this field, and eventually one of them is going to get into our little trap. So by the time we get back from selling our stolen goods here, we should have a rabbit in that trap. Another easy way to make money is abandoned buildings like this. Now, there may be an abandoned fishing camp down by the river there. I don't know. It's not rendering in at the moment. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's a pretty random thing. Yep, it's there. Okay, so let's head down here. Chase the rabbits away. Go play in my trap. Have fun with that. And there's a bunch of fishing spears that we can grab here. And some cherry wine. We'll check this container. There's 27 coins in there. And some salted fish meat. And then we go check this thing. Take the bucket. And then take the fish meat. And that's everything we can get from this little camp here. So now, let's go up to that house. Since it's abandoned, we can go through and grab everything from these 3 buildings. And sometimes there are people around, sometimes there are wolves around, and other times like this, we get here, there's nobody here. So we'll go through, check the supplies, 65 coins, thank you. Check this barrel, got some flour in there. And then if we go up in here, there's 2 things of flour and a berry wine right there. So that's it for that building. Go over here and check these barrels. And we've got 76 coins and 2 coverlets. Awesome. Nothing in the other 2 barrels. So let's go check this house. And we have a wood stone spear here. And we've got a bunch of poisoned stone arrows here. Nothing in there, nothing on that shelf. We've got another stone spear here. And a wicker basket. So take that, and then there's a pouch with 150 coins right under it. And then if we go over here, we can check this chest. And we've got 2 bags and 2 potions of sobriety. So be sure to go around and check windowsills and stuff in buildings. Because sometimes there will be stuff on these shelves and in these cupboards and on windowsills. You never know where someone may have put down a pouch and forgotten about it. There's a badger up there running away. That's a good thing. We don't want to play with badgers. There's nothing in these barrels here, so we need to go upstairs. Now, when we get upstairs, there's a barrel here that's empty, and there's this barrel. And we've got some rye grain and straw in it this time. Come around the other side, there's a sack with some flour, which is awesome. Now, we can't do anything with that rope, unfortunately. Maybe later. We've got 111 coins in here and 3 tin bars, which is fantastic. And there's a pigeon stuck in that wall. Ha 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 ha. And we've got some poisoned iron arrows right here. And we've got a bow, 2 potions, and then over here another potion. And that's everything up here. I'm going to leave that pigeon there. And if we come down here, there is an iron spiked cudgel right there. Sometimes it's up there on the floor, and sometimes it's down here on the ground. You just have to look around for it, but it's pretty much always there. So that's it for this building. Let's head to Ostoya, which is over there. Now, traveling between the towns, I would recommend taking the roads, because a lot of times when you come down these roads, there will be abandoned camps on the side of the road sometimes. The badgers won't really attack unless you attack them first, which is a good thing. And sometimes you'll find a cart that's overturned on the side of the road, and you can go through those and get supplies as well. And we've got another abandoned camp over here with a couple of abandoned carts. So there's nothing in the carts, so check all the packages. Definitely nothing around that cart. Nothing inside that tent. Can't grab that. Just a stone. Nothing inside that tent. So check this package. We've got an apple wine. How nice. And then check this container. 2 cabbages and 92 coins. We are now sitting at 1,243 coins, and we haven't bought or sold a single thing yet. Just gone through an abandoned building and 2 camps. So, let's get over to Ostoya and sell all the stolen goods that we've got. Okay, so we're now finally in Ostoya. It took me a little while to get here, because I came across 4 abandoned camps. A camp that had some bandits in it, and then there was that house that we came from. So now that we're here, we have Zoya, and we can sell stuff to her. So we're going to sell the amber figurine, the cherry wine, the dried figs. She doesn't have enough to buy the box from us, but she does have enough to buy that. And we still have the wool fabric, which she doesn't have enough coins for. So we'll have to find the other person in town that buys stuff. And that could be interesting, because it is now 20:04. And most of the people have gone home, but here's the other one, Niemilla. So, she's got 2,200 coins. She can buy the rest of our stuff, which is great. So, here's a jewelry box. And the wool fabric. So, there. We've gotten rid of all of that. Now, I picked up this wool fabric, the bear figurine, wine bottles, and a whole bunch of other stuff here from all of those abandoned camps that I ran across on my way up. So I've got a lot of stuff to sell here, but a lot of these guys just really don't have the coin for it. She's down to 1653. Let's sell her the apple wine. Let's sell her that. I'm going to sell her as much as I can. We'll keep that bow for now. Bronze axe and pickaxe is better than the copper one that I've got right now. So we'll hang on to that. Sell the cherry wine, the clay jug, the mugs. Let's sell the copper, or the coverlets. She's got 885 left. Fantastic. What else can we sell her? I want to keep the limestone because we're going to need that to insulate one of our houses. I'm currently using the longbow. Best weapon in the game. I think the only thing that it doesn't beat is the iron crossbow, possibly. But she doesn't have any, so we'll have to go back to Pistovia and see how much one is going to cost. So I picked up 134 meat along the way because a couple of animals decided to pick a fight with me. So I had to deal with them. And I'm going to sell all of these potions. And we now have 14 roasted meat. One of the bandits had some on him. And found a simple large backpack along the way and a large pouch. I'm going to keep the tin bar because we can use that to make stuff. And 12 arrows. So we'll sell the axes and the spears. And we'll sell the crate, the wine bottle, the wooden bear, and those. Which drops her down to 470 coins. But now we have 4,400.
My wares never disappoint. Take care.
Okay. And I've gained another level in diplomacy. So, it's now the middle of the night. We're not going to be able to sell to anyone anymore. So, I'm going to head back to Pistovia. We're going to sleep for the night, and then in the morning, I'm going to check my rabbit trap. We should have some meat in there. And sell or buy. We'll sell a couple more things and buy some stuff that we're definitely going to need. Alright, so it is the next morning here in Pistovia. And unfortunately, it is only 7:30 in the morning. So none of the vendors are at their stalls yet. So we've got a little bit of time before they get there. They will get there around 8 o'clock. So we've done our little mission. We stole from the Castellan. We took the stuff to another town and sold it. And now we've got a little bit of time to kill. Let's go to a couple other places that I know of and get some more quick cash. So here are the followers that we can recruit for our settlement. And we're going to go down this road. We've got a couple of moose over here in the swamp. And we've got rabbits in this field. Which reminds me, I have a rabbit trap in the field over there. We'll go check that later. But along the way down this road, there's this house. So we got some deer running around, but one other thing that we have running around this place, or maybe it's the other house. I think it's the other one. Yeah, there's another house over there. There are some boars in the forest back there who will come and attack us. So if we go into this house, there isn't really anything downstairs that we can grab. But if we go up these stairs, there are 2 potions here that we can grab. There are some dump loot here. So we got 58 coins, a couple fur, and an oat beer. And we've got an oat beer right there. And then there's some stuff over there. There's an axe. And a couple of beer bottles up there that we can grab. So, let's head over to this side of the house. And we'll grab that copper axe. And then we'll grab these beer bottles that are up here. Somebody was having a party. And that's it for this house. So now we'll go over to that house. Take a look through here, and there's a chest in here. A couple of clay bowls, coins, and a salt. Well, check all the little nooks and crannies, all the windows, and there's a potion right there in that window. And always take a look beside and around the beds, because sometimes there will be a pouch just laying on the floor full of coins. But there's nothing in this house today. So, we come out of this house and we're going to continue going north and head up that road. Sometimes along this road, you will find an overturned cart, maybe a couple of barrels that fell out of a cart, and you can grab all the contents from those. But today there's nothing on there. So, we're going to head up here and we're going to go to that house right back there. Now, this one is the one that there are boars just on the other side of. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for those guys and keep our bow out, because they will come and challenge us as soon as we get into this first little house here. And the boars can be very aggressive. So if we go up here, check this. 2 clay, 5 mugs, and that's everything that we can get from here. Nothing in the windowsill, nothing there. Can't grab any of this stuff off the walls, unfortunately. So, let's go into this house. And underneath this porch, there's a barrel, a couple of buckets, and some more coins. And the boars haven't spotted us yet. They're over there in the woods, but they're far enough away right now that they don't really notice us. So we've got some beer bottles, a vase, and 55 more coins. Nothing in that window, nothing there, and no pouches laying on the ground. Well, that is fantastic. So we got in, we got out. The boars didn't attack us. And there is one little secret to this house, and it's down here at the bottom. If you come around to this side of the house, there's a door right here. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on this table. Bunch of copper arrows and a recurve bow that you can sell. Some torches. Check the barrel. There's a bunch of coins in there. Iron arrows. Salt. And grab all of these off of this shelf. That dice set is worth quite a bit. Nothing else up here that we can grab. Nothing here. But we'll check this, and we got some fur, leather, and salt. And that's pretty much everything from this room. So it's hidden behind all these bushes back here. So if you don't know it's there, you could probably miss it. There's our boars over there. And we've got some clay deposits here. But we're not going to bother with them at the moment. We're going to leave them alone. We're out of the boar's territory now, which is great. So, take a look at our inventory. We now have 4,600 coins. And we are currently on day 2. So, we're doing pretty good. We haven't had to do any work, haven't had to build anything. All we've done is gone around to abandoned houses, camps, carts on the side of the road and everything, and gathered a whole bunch of stuff from them. And, of course, robbed the Castellan. But, again, robbing the Castellan is a personal preference. If you want to do it, you can. Just don't get caught and don't sell it in the same town. So, in the list of stuff that we can sell now, we've got apples, beer bottle, berry wine. We could probably get rid of the buckets, the cabbage, the cheese, the clay, the bowls and vases. Keep a lot of this copper stuff, although we could get rid of a couple of these copper axes. Keep the copper knives. Probably sell the copper ore. You're not going to need it right away. Keep the shovel. Sell the dice set. Hang on to the firewood. You will eventually need that when you start up your village. Probably sell the fish meat. Sell a couple of the fishing spears. Keep one. Sell the flour, the fur, hot plant seeds. Definitely keep the iron axe. In fact, I'm going to replace my copper axe with that one. Because the iron axe, even though it's at 75%, will last a lot longer. We can get rid of the iron bolt. The spiked cudgel, even though it does 45 damage, you know, it's a good little weapon. Actually, let's throw that into number 4. Yeah, but we can sell that. You know, it's worth 170. We can probably get rid of the leather. I would hang on to the limestone and the log. The longbow is the best bow. The recurve, like the longbow does 40 damage, the recurve does 30. So honestly, the longbow is your better option. Keep the iron arrows if you're going to go hunting the Wesson. Those are the best one to use against them. The copper arrows will take 4 shots to take them down if you hit them in the head every time, whereas the iron arrows, it would probably take 3. I'm not entirely sure yet. Keep the roasted meat. We can probably sell the rye grain, the salted fish meat. Definitely hang on to the simple large backpack and the simple pouch, or the large pouch. Any straw that you get, hang on to that. You're going to need it for making roofs for your houses. So there are a bunch of other spots on the map where we can get stuff from. So the one house that we were just at is right here. The other house is right here. There is this place up here, and there will probably be bandits there, and then there will be a little camp right here that you can go visit. There is a fishing hut here on this island that you can go visit, and there will be bandits there. And other places that I know of, there is the one right here by our rabbit trap that we can visit, and then just random stuff along the roads. There will probably be, you know, abandoned huts up around here and abandoned camps. So yeah, the abandoned camps and the carts will be along the sides of roads all over the place. And you can just make a circuit of the map going down all the roads and revisit those places, and some stuff will respawn in those. The abandoned houses, however, like that one, those large packages that we found on the floor, some of them will respawn stuff, but the barrels and the chests and that, once you loot those, they're done. They do not respawn. There is a group of deer in this field that we can hunt. Thought I saw some. Ah, yes, there's a cart right there. So, like I said, along the sides of the road, abandoned carts. So, 2 salted fish here. There's a stone. We'll take the mead bottle, the plank, more mead. Somebody was brewing, a copper axe, and more mead. And another plank. So, not bad. You will find stuff like that. Sometimes you'll find planks with these guys, and sometimes you won't. So, keep an eye out for those things. and you will make a decent amount of coin in a very short time without really having to do anything other than just run around the map and collect this stuff. So, that is how you can get quite a bit of coin. 4,600 coin so far, and I've still got stuff that I can sell, which is probably going to get me up to around 5,000 coins. And we are only on day 2 in the first year. So, that's how I get coin early on in the game, and manage to buy all of the tools and clothes and everything that I'm going to need for later on, because you're going to need warmer clothes and everything when winter comes, and you're going to want the iron tools and weapons because they're the best ones in there. They last the longest and they do the most damage. So that's it for now. I am going to go and play a bit and build my village, and I'll catch you later.